And this is exactly the reason I don't wanna do any more balance transfers, because it's really annoying, it can give you headache, and some of us might not even be able to save the money by doing it, so what the heck is the point of it in the first place? Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris, and on this channel I do YouTube growth tutorials, Amazon influencers video program tips, and also finances related videos like today, so you can become financially independent. If you like this kind of videos, you already know what to do. And now let's jump to the topic. So look, for example, your credit card percentage rate is 20%. Of course it could be less, but it also could be way more, especially today. But then you get the offer from your bank in email or in the app itself, and the offer basically states 0% financing for first 12, sometimes 18 months, but there is the little convenience fee, if you will, of 4%. So this sounds pretty tempting, right? On one hand, you're paying 20% on your credit cards, but then you will only pay 4%, and because there is no other fees, you will save 16%, right? Wrong. Look, the first thing is you pay this 4% right away, pretty much immediately when you sign the agreement, and on top of it you pay the 4% from the full balance. So for example, let's say your credit card balance is $10,000, then you will pay the fee of $400. But maybe at this point you're still thinking you're saving 16%, right? So you're saying, you know what, yeah, I pay $400, but I'm saving $1,600 because if I pay 20%, this would actually cost me $2,000. And I'm sorry, but that couldn't be farthest from the truth. The thing is, you pay this $400 pretty much immediately, or at least it's added to your next statement. However, when you break down the 20% monthly, you actually only pay 1.66%, and that's for the first month, and that's only because there is full $10,000 balance. But if you're planning to repay this balance, obviously you do because you click this video, then the next month this interest charge will no longer be $166, so the amount of interest will go lower and lower until you finally pay the entire $10,000 back. So see, even in this example you see that you're not saving full 16%, and even though maybe you're still saving some money, but wait, it gets way worse, and for this one let me give you my personal example. Now I'm not gonna mention any specific institution because I still have business with them monthly, but trust me, a lot of banks actually do this, and sometimes we don't even know they're doing it. So between 2 and 3 years ago I was paying out my debt, and obviously I was looking to save some money on the interest. Look, I don't wanna pay 18 to 20% interest, and I saw this offer in the email from my credit card bank, and it says specifically no interest for 18 months with one-time fee actually 4%. So I read some part of the disclosure, I didn't see anything crazy in it, so I clicked agree. And obviously I was happy, I was saying, okay, finally this is gonna help me to pay off the debt, I'm gonna get out from this mess a little faster, which is definitely positive. Oh boy, was I wrong. So before I actually agreed to transfer this balance from other credit card, one of the positions on the credit card statement was interest-free statement balance. So for example, my full balance was $2,500, but the interest-free statement balance was $1,900, so I didn't have to actually pay the full balance in order to not pay any interest. And it was nice, but then after the transfer, when I got my first statement, I didn't see this position anywhere. Then the account basically say minimum balance and total current balance and etc. So kind of curious and confusing at the same time, I called the customer service, and the customer service representative was very nice and professional, but he explained to me something that I would never imagine banks do. So basically, because I made this credit card balance transfer, no longer I will be charged interest monthly, basically interest from unpaid balance, but I will be charged interest daily from every single purchase I make. So picture this, let's say I spend $100 today on that credit card, the next day over I'm already being charged the interest. Even though I pay the credit card bill in full, obviously besides this huge transfer amount, the bank is still charging me interest daily. That's just crazy. And it's even more sickening to me, because before I make this transfer, normally I would have from 3 to 6 weeks to pay this charge, so I would have more time to pay it without actually paying any interest. But because I did this stupid transfer, until this freaking transfer is fully paid off, I would still pay the daily interest charge. And this is exactly the reason I don't wanna do any more balance transfers, because it's really annoying, it can give you headache, and some of us might not even be able to save the money by doing it, so what the heck is the point of it in the first place? Sure, sometimes you can save some money, but I would just advise you to definitely read the fine print and read the full disclosure, because sometimes this offer is not what it seems. So this is it for this video, I hope this information was useful, and if you wanna see some positive video about credit cards, click this video right here, and maybe I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.